I'm in the lively city centre of Dundee. I'm going to give a bit more of a try with using every door. I am really enjoying it, but I think I could give you a better example. So there's this pedestrianised street I'm going to walk down. I think some of the shops are already mapped and up to date on a street map, but others aren't. But every door will tell us that. At the end, there are some notes, so we can look at the OSM notes feature of every door. There's also a shopping centre, the Wellgate Centre, that you can't quite see. So I can go inside that and do some more indoor shop mapping using those levels, because we saw how important they were in the previous video, which you can go and watch at the link. But yeah, I'll get started. Hopefully this is a better way for you to see me using the app without me doing too much back and forth. On I go. Right, so here we go. Let's open up every door, and you can see the blue dot is where I am, because every door is focused on editing where you are now. It's not really designed for remote editing, and so it's not best at that. It's telling me I should download the data afresh. I think I downloaded it when I was near here before. And then it's got all these points. I'm just going to look at these. So that's sense number 2. So I can show you here. You can't quite see where on Morrigate, that blue sign, Sense Scotland. On the left, Keepsakes, Refill Station, and a few others. So that means I can pinch to zoom in. Also, if I pan around, I can press that to go back where I am. So this second one is, did I click that right? Oh no, moved it about. So the first one, this is actually a good little gift shop. Lots of unique theming, Scottish items, keepsakes, and it's not the accessorised brand, so I'll just save that. Then point 1, so number 1 is actually vape e-cigarette shop, and it's called Refill Station. Save that. Beaver Brooks is still there. There's 9 in between. So that's keeps it. Oh, hang on. So, Sense Scotland, Keepsakes in 4, the Refill Station 2. Number 1, I'm not really sure what it's put there, so I'm going to say that does not exist. And Beaver Brooks, I'm gonna someone's mapped it as the building, which is a bit of a shame, because I can see before Meadow Entry there's actually another small shop, so we can add that in. It's a phone repair shop, mobile phone shop. Yeah, I think that makes most sense. And it's called Mobiles Factory. So we save that. They don't display the addresses on the shops here, so don't quite know what they are. And number 3, yes, Mountain Warehouses after Meadow Entry. Unfortunately, when I click onto Mountain Warehouse, you can see the red dot. That means it can't be moved because it's that whole building area. But after that, yep, Card Factory and KFC. I could also try and do both sides of the road at the same time. So the Body Shop, Costa Coffee, Bon Marché, Ramsden's there, and Tesco's. Number 2 is a very vacant looking shop. Betfred. And then on the left it's Deichmann, British Art Foundation. Okay, some of these shops have been done. I think that was me earlier. Cafe Nero there. Horsewind is, I guess, a service road. Although, if we add to the detail, wow, I kind of want to put a bollard within that. I can map a bollard there. It's a fixed bollard, made of metal. It's black. I don't think this adds too much, but can. Oh, I think I misspelt black there. But save that. Someone could attach that to the way the track there, and then that just means that no one's going to try driving down there by mistake. So, what do we have after Cafe Nero? There is a rather interesting looking restaurant. So, we can Unity restaurant, and it's so I shouldn't discard that. I should have flipped back to the shop. Yeah, so 6, it says it's vacant, but actually I want to it's attached to the building, so that's confusing, but I'm going to add the node, which is the prepared way. So it's restaurant, the Horeb Food Company, and it says it's a grill house, but it's Afro Cuisine. It's grill, yeah. Go, we can just add grill as the cuisine there. Can we also a Caribbean, and yeah, it allows multiple values. So we save that. There's also a tiny entrance beside it, which is hairdresser. That's called the Hair Lounge, and it stairs up to there, so I'm gonna make that a clear no wheelchair access. Pawn shop is vacant. 1.5 is yeah. Don't think there is actually a path here, and no ATM here, so that does not exist. I'm going to flip to the notes section again, and I don't want to draw a line, I just want to add a point, and put no path here through buildings. Oh, hang on, I can also, I can't change my mind, so add it to no path here through buildings, and publish it so anyone can edit it. It's not just a note for me. And back to the shop section. So I said Poundland's vacant, and the path to Peter Street, but this is houseware store called Home Choice. Like that. Number 7 is vacant, but the signage says Aussies. Then there is another vacant shop. No signage there. And actually, I could go back to north. I've just seen there is a passageway here. So path through buildings north of Aussies. Okay. We got the big shop. We head back to shops. And also the reason I got up here before I go into the Wellgate Centre, let's just stop, is to go to the notes section at the bottom. There's a item here saying has farm foods closed. So UK High Street is a username. It's someone that looks at a lot of high street stores and sees whether they've closed or opened, checks other sources, but we still need to see on the ground. It helps us know what's there. So I can say yes, updating map now, and that closes the note, or I think it does. I'll click resolve, so the dot goes away. So yeah, we still need to go and see what's there. I could just sit around the corner, but mark it as defunct. So and also view is not there, mark it as defunct. And there is a bistro on the end. So that's quite a few shops mapped. I'll upload that. Okay, I'm now come inside the Wellgate shopping centre. It's going to be a bit tricky here to map because these don't have levels on, but I'll see the best I can do. So right in there's a shop, fancy dress doesn't seem to be an option. Garden supply shop, I suppose that's what it is. So its name is Yvonne's fancy dress, and so that's on the ground floor. And it's in the Wellgate shopping centre, but don't know what unit. It's wheelchair available. B&M's on the ground floor. Someone's added a lot of detail. I'm just going to move it to make it a bit more obvious compared to the fancy dress shop. Okay, and I'm just trying to keep all the shops in line. That vacant shop and the works is kind of opposite Savers, so that's why I move them around. I don't know why there seems to be more shops squeezed in on the left side of me, and it's kind of double fronted shops on the right. They can also do things like switch outside this shop. There's a bit of artwork, and this penguin is sculpture. And then I think I'll crack on with this, and maybe on another level I might find a seat so I can do this a bit more comfortably. Say in the shopping centre, there's not actually a lot of places in this place in the Wellgate Centre for me to sit where I can see the shops and edit them all. There is this Wellgate bookshop with a rather disappointing number of books, but it does, at least I can sit here on this kind of curb, and I can look out this way. I can kind of see the shops that I've mapped. It is getting confusing with just the density of them and on the levels, and because the names aren't shown, because that map underneath the visual graphic is only updated when I upload the data, and then it takes a while. It's hard to see, but I can use that filter bit in the top right and just see, does it make sense? You can see I'm positioning them slightly out of line, although these shops are on top of each other. The lines, it's within the area of the shop, but it makes it easier to distinguish and see them in a row. So I'll show you the filter thing. Certainly if I was here and I just knew one or two of these shops have changed after I've mapped them, such things like the Rose Bees, that I have the name, it's between the British Art Foundation and another shop, I'll be able to just quickly switch to the filter and see which one it is to edit. But for now I'm getting the base data down. Definitely helpful for OpenStreetMap being complete, but also helpful for OpenStreetMap being easier to maintain in the future. I did find you can go here and edit the lift. It goes up to the second floor, and that's typing in elevator or lift finds that. It's also going up in that lift. So it's level 0, 1 to 2. And I think there was a way to specify what it's labelled as. I'm not sure on that. So we go up to shops and straight out of here, there's I suppose it's a craft shop. Arts and craft, yep. A dark tree, I believe, is feet. I'll say that. So then we're on the other side. I think that's volunteering organisation. Charity office. I think I'm just going to upload what I've done to make sure it's all there. Yeah, 41 changes, more than enough to be waiting there. I think I probably need to move these second floor ones back a bit. We put them there. Charity shop on the second. There's also another vacant shop that looks like it can be accessed from outside. I am in shop mode. And it's second floor of the Wellgate Centre, although it's kind of outside or. So there is down here a big staircase, but also lift to the Dundee Central Library. So we can swap to point mode, click add, and you can either type elevator or lift, it will come up. And this, interestingly, we're on the second and the third. Levels, one lift, or 0, 2. Is okay, and I can save that there as a point. Oh, for some reason it's gone different to the other lift. Okay, levels 2, 4. Save. So it's going to be really helpful. This is the lift here. You can see I've been coming up the stairs on the escalator, so I think I'm on level 2. It says this level is 0, and the library has two floors above here. I kind of know that. I've not actually been in Dundee Central Library, but I know it's above here because there's a big grand staircase in the mall, which is it looks like it could be quite nice, and maybe I see it up there. It's a shame because if you come here, you think that's the way to the Central Library, so you need to know that that lift's there. But also the confusion of floors is not helpful. So I can just stand here and say, well, that's classed as level 3 and 4 on the levels of the building. I think there is a different way to say, because in OpenStreetMap we want to talk about levels of the building. I think there's a way to say that, so that always starts as 0 as ground, or the lowest level that touches ground. There might be different gradients. I can show you a picture from the OpenStreetMap wiki that explains that, because inside the building the signage might talk about floors, and I can't remember the proper tag to use for that. so I'll have to get back maybe on the computer with JOSN or ID to edit that. I spent quite a bit of time doing the shops outside and even inside, but as I said, it's definitely worth it. Also, it means that I look out a bit more at these places in Dundee, and look at that random clock there. Quite a bit of artwork. So that's it. I'll just put those levels on the library and upload in every door, and it will be a lot better mapped, a lot easier to find if certain shops are here or not, and to keep OpenStreetMap up to date.